the front foot goes down and then the hind foot kind of overlays into the front foot. But typically there's indications within the track to show that it's a double tap. We could not find any indication of that in these particular tracks, so I roll that out. That likeliness of it being a bear is just so small that it only leaves several other options.
How many steps
What did you have? Three? Ken?
3, and then the fourth one, it's a little further up, it's more distorted. So I saw 3 good steps. And he stepped out, and the fourth one it's a little bit up there, and you see it was melted. It wasn't as good as the other 3.
So what's interesting is that we did get a report after Kenny's several weeks later of a gentleman who was hiking up in Rocky Mountain National Park, not too far from where, well, what was it, about 10 miles from where you're at, which he had taken a photo of his prints, and they're actually very similar to Kenny's in size and shape. So it's interesting. Could be the same creature. We're not sure, but it's interesting.
And that's in the Estes Park News today.
Yeah. So I hope that answered your question. Yes.
You found the footprints up by the dump, where there could be, around the dump, there could be food or things like that. Is it very likely that Bigfoot was supposedly looking for a food source?
That's correct. You would think that he would love to go to the dump and eat out of there, wouldn't you think?
Yes.
So he's up there. Dennis, what do you think?
Typically, what we get reports, Sasquatch are what we call omnivores, opportunistic eaters. So they're looking for the easiest source of food, and they eat basically anything that is edible that they can get their hands on. So a dump is a typical area that dumps and dumpsters and trash bins, we get reports of them raiding those and getting into those where people actually see them dipping in there and taking food out. People throw that stuff away. So, yeah, it could have been the reason that the tracks were found close to this property where Kenny was. It could be because due to the dump. So, statistically, it's fairly normal to get reports of them occurring around places like that. So.
Were the footprints heading away from the dump or towards it?
Towards. Ma'am, did you have a question?
I was wondering what the history is in Colorado and the Rockies of sightings.
Surprisingly, we got involved in 2001 after finding our own footprint. And I've been researching since then. And